Hey guys, Scott Beebe, My Business on Purpose. Happy Thursday to everybody. And we're actually in here in the Business on Purpose conference room in the low country of South Carolina. And as you well know, many of you know that we had the hurricane here last week. And so there are trucks and tractors and everything. In fact, if you saw the Facebook Live yesterday, you saw the trucks and the trees down and all these people running around. And but today is a great day. It's beautiful. There's sunshine. And I want to talk about vision. I just got off of a phone with a potential group member for the new group coaching, 4 Steps to Business Freedom, that we actually launch next Thursday. And it's a small business owner. And as we were talking through, it was as if it was this cry for help is, I don't know how to create a vision for my business. And so I wanted to tell you why that is the right cry for help. There's a lot of cries for help that I hear on a daily basis from business owners. Hey, should I get into this? Yesterday I talked about profitable distractions. You're in a situation where you look and you go, ooh, I could do that, or I could do that, or I could do that. Well, the reality is, no, let's hone in. What you need to focus on is what's right in front of you. And if you don't have a vision story, then you don't know where you're going. And so there's an old ancient Hebrew statement where it says, write the vision down so that those who read it may run. When you write down your vision story, this is why that's such a good cry for help. When you write down that vision story, what it does is it allows all these other people around you, all the stakeholders, your family, your team members, people who live in your community, it allows them to understand exactly where you're going. And then they can make a good decision. Do I want to get on board to go there with you, or do I want to kind of stay away? And so that's why the vision is so important. There's so many historical stories of why vision is important. I tell people about the nation of Israel today, the existing nation state of Israel that we have today. The only reason it exists is because a guy named Abraham had a vision to go to a place, never seen the place before, walks over to this place, establishes himself, establishes his family, establishes his legacy in this one geographical territory, and now today we have what's known as the nation state of Israel because Abraham had a vision. And that's why that cry, help, I don't have a vision, or help me draft my vision, or I don't know how to draft a vision, is the right cry for help. Because if you can establish your vision story, exactly where it is that your business is going or where your personal life is going, whatever, I'm not saying that you're necessarily a gypsy or a prophet, that you're going to exactly end up there, but I will say this. If you draft a vision story, you're going to end up closer to that story than you are in some random location. All right? Is it going to look exactly like you laid it out? Maybe not, but it'll be a lot closer than if you had written nothing out at all. There's so much data, so much research out there talking to people about setting goals. And vision is not necessarily setting a goal, but it's setting maybe an ultimate end game for what you want to see. And so your vision story is a detailed snapshot of what the end goal of your business looks like. And it is so powerful. It will move people to action, but it will also communicate with people, no, I really don't want to be a part of something like this. And so continue to think about your vision. In fact, I would ask you, what is your vision? What is the ultimate snapshot of what you want your business to be like in 18 months or 3 years or 8 years or 10 years or whatever? That is the right cry for help. If you've got these two pieces in place for your vision, no matter what comes your way, you're going to be able to either build or rebuild. Number one is your vision story. Number two is some form of predictable communication. If you've got those two things in place, you are in good shape. If you don't have those two things in place, let me know and we can help you out with that. All right? So vision is the right cry for help. That's what you want to be going after. That's what you want to be able to draft, because if you don't have a vision, then other people don't know if they want to run with you or if they want to run away from you. And there's another proverb that says, where there is no vision, people begin to scatter. And it's so true. We saw that here in the Low Country in the last week or so. Our governor, Nikki Haley, had a vision for what things look like last Tuesday before Hurricane Matthew was supposed to come Friday night. So she had a vision laid out based on data, based on information, and she decided to make a decision based on the vision of what she saw. Because she made that decision, there were 1 million people on the coast of South Carolina, if not more, who were able to run where they needed to run because of the vision that one person saw. Isn't that powerful? One person makes a statement and 1 million people scatter, but scatter into a very specific targeted directions and very specific targeted areas. So the power of vision. So my question for you is, what's your vision story for your business? Where are you going as a business? Where do you want to be in 3 years or 5 years or 12 years or 18 months or whatever? You need to have that articulated. You can articulate it in multiple categories to lay it out so people can see that. So now they know if they want to run with you or not. All right, go check us out, mybusinessonpurpose.com. You can look. We've got a free podcast. We update it almost every week where either we interview small business owners who are trying to integrate their faith in their work, or sometimes I'll go monologue like I did this week. And I actually talked about the presidential election and how that portrays in compliments within business. You need to go listen to that, and I'll tell you exactly how you ought to vote this election cycle. I know it's a little bit iffy, right? So go check it out, the Business on Purpose podcast. And also, we crank up our Business on Purpose group coaching next Thursday, the fall edition. We still have 2 seats left. If you're interested in that, you have to be a small business owner under 25 employees to be a part of that. And you also have to go through an application process. We can set up a simple phone call, and you and I will talk. That starts next Thursday at the 4 Steps to Business Freedom group coaching experience, only for small business owners, where I'll actually walk you step by step through your vision story. So you'll have that documented out, plus a whole host of other things in mission, values, systems, and processes as well. So, hey guys, thanks for joining me on a Thursday afternoon. My goodness, it is blue sky, gorgeous outside here in the industrial complex in the conference room of Business on Purpose. And in fact, it's kind of new, so that's a little workstation over there, so you can look around. That's our little TV. They roast coffee in the front of this place, so it always smells good in here, all right? So maybe one day you can come down to the low country of South Carolina and check it out. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your